Let's just get the stream shared. Good evening, boys. Bear with. Yep, I'm live. We go to share. Copy link. Right, so just waiting for an invite. Still waiting. My friend's not got an invite. Don't invite me to. I did have an invite previously, but I had to restart my computer, and for some reason I've lost the lobby. I've lost the invite. Rostocker, hope you're well, my friend. Just waiting to get into the lobby. But yeah, I hope you're well. Hope you had a great week so far. Only 2 days in. I see Mr. Tyler got himself a penalty for that incident. So that bumps you up to 4th, I believe. Put Pirate Danny 2nd, Trouser in 3rd, and put yourself in 4th. So, great race, Mr. Rostocker. Bear with me. Just trying to get... I see Lemons who finished 2nd. There we go. Thank you, Mr. Lemons. Not Lemons. Lemons who I'm commentating on now. Leonator and Jay Tyler both got 10 seconds penalty. Unless you finished quite far behind them. Well, yeah, never mind, buddy. Never mind, Rostocker. On to next week, mate. On to next week. We'll go to spectating. Let me... let me speak to Legend. Bear with me, I'm not talking, boys. I'm just trying to get a message in the chat. So yeah, we are here now in season, I believe it's round 5, but I put round 4 on my stream, so we'll just ignore that little blip. But yeah, we are here now. Great Britain. Let's jump through. We've got quite a few people not turning up tonight. Anyway, I'm Mick, as you know by now. We are here, as mentioned previously, Masters Season 8, round 5. Damn, I put round 4 on my stream, but never mind. Don't worry. So yeah, checkouts. We got Brashman, we got Verklempt, we got Wibbs, we got Nicolas. It's a shame he's not racing tonight. We got Ali Fawad, Jay Tyler. Jay Tyler's not racing tonight. He's checked out. And we got Fawaz is checked out. So, We got 18 checked in for tonight. While I'm in the app, let me just run through the standards. Lemons, absolutely smashing it at the minute. He's on 179 in first, followed by Stiggy on 135 in second. Marley 116 in third. Lee and 8 a point behind him, respectively, on 115. We've got Nicolas, as I've just mentioned, he's not actually racing tonight. He's on 94 points in fifth. Smoking Cheese in sixth on 90 points. We've got Rostocker in seventh on 89, only a point behind. We got Orion Imre, 72 points in eighth. We got Entron, 66 points in ninth. We got Kuski, who was very unlucky with the lag out last week. He was actually in the lead, so very unlucky there. He could have had a victory there. He's on 64 points in 10th. Luca the Pro, 46 points in 11th. We've got Moir Cat, 12th place and 43. Jay Tyler, another one not racing tonight, 42. Wibbs, 39. He's not racing. I'm sure I see Rage is not racing either. He's on 32, all the way 13, 14, 15th. We got JM in 16th from 31. We got Arbon, who I think I've just seen can't make it tonight. So, yeah, he's another one that can't make it. Ali Fawad Khan, I've just mentioned he can't make it. He's there 6th, 17th and 18th, 24 points, 16 points respectively. We got Amilcar on 6 points. Then all the rest, we got Verklempt, we got Flying Away, who's going to want to be grabbing a few points tonight. He did tell me he's changed his name, so that would be an absolute blessing if he has. And all the rest, we've got Legend, he's new to he's another Orion fella. He's going to be joining during quali, quite possibly. So that's the driver standings. We've got Aston Martin. Leonator, welcome to the stream, bud. I hope you're doing well. We got Aston Martin, 225 in first. We got Williams, 210 in second. We got Mercedes, 159 in third. Alfa Romeo, 140 in fourth. A point? No, not a point. We got Red Bull, 131 in fifth. McLaren, 122 in sixth. We got Haas, 114 in seventh. We got Ferrari on 112 in 8th place. We got Alpine. Lionator, there we go. I've always been calling it wrong. There you go. Thanks for the corrections, Lionator. The Lion. That's all, that's it. You're not even going to get the "ater" on the end. That's it now. We know his name. The Lion. Lions in the lobby. And then we got Alpine, 94 points. And last but not least, AlphaTauri on 44 points in 10th. Bear with me one moment, guys. So, lobby's starting to fill up now. Who we got in the lobby? We got BS Beasley. Not really commentated on him before. We got Rostocker, the man, the legend. We got another legend there in Stiggy, Kuski Boo. We got Entron. We got Amilcar. We got the Mutant, that is Lemons. We got JM. We got Moir Cat. We got Luca the Pro. We got the Lion. The Lion's in there. And we got Marley. And we got Imri. And we got Smoking Cheese. Currently 14 in the lobby. Just waiting for a few of the last stragglers to join. We're on 9 o'clock now. Pardon me, we're on 9 o'clock now. So we're just going to have to wait and see what happens. Why I'm here, let's get rid of the app. We don't need the app no more. We've done what we needed to do with that. Now, let's get into the TT times. Now I'm getting invites left, right and centre. But I think if these stop putting messages in the chat, I can get to the pins. There we go. So we got... No surprise, we've got Lemons on a 1248. We've got BS Beasley smashing it. He's on a 1248 also. 1249 is the Lion. And then we got Orion Imri. He's on 25 flat. And we got Arbon, who's also on a 25 flat. And there we go. We've got BS Beasley, Luca the Pro, Amilcar, and Shay Oliver are all reserves. But I'm sure I did see Shay Oliver has left, and yes, he's changed his name. Flying away, he's back. He had his special name on Sunday for one night only. For one night only. So here we are, Great Britain, absolute classic track. It's got the absolute brilliant complex of Maggots and Beckets. Only got quite a small lobby tonight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Bit low. Numbers are a bit low tonight, but as we do, we'll crack on. Hola amigo, ¿cómo estás, Steven? Estoy bien, estoy muy bien. ¿Qué tal tu martes, hombre? ¿Qué tal martes, base? How's your Tuesday, Stephen? How's your Tuesday? So, we're just waiting. Oh, not the sausages. No, Stephen. She deserves it, though. She deserves it. So, we've got, as I said there, look, we've got 15 in the lobby so far. Maybe we've got a couple joining during quali. Lap delta up. We've got the telemetry enabled. A couple changing to the mediums. So yeah, as I was mentioning there, it's absolutely fantastic track, Silverstone. I think you'll find 90, 95, 90% of the grid will actually like racing around Silverstone. It's just an absolute classic track, up there with the Monzas, the Spa-Francorchamps, Monaco. I love Monaco, I do. But yeah, absolutely fantastic track. Got some of the brilliant corners, Maggots, Beckets. Got Stowe, you got Cops, he's got absolute. I wouldn't disagree with that, mate. I wouldn't disagree with that, Stephen. I do like the old layout. So while we're here, let's get details. Let's get tyres. Stiggy, I'm gonna absolute murder you. I am. Keep coming out on them poxy intermediate tyres. What's up with ya? Come on, mate. You know you're just going to stick a lap in, come in, put the medium on, put the soft on, so you're just delaying the obvious, mate. Come on, Stig. Come on. So we're going to completely ignore Stiggy for the time being, albeit he's the lead car. But we'll completely ignore him. We're not even going to mention him while he's on them medium tyres, on them intermediate tyres. So there we are. BS Beasley, quite looking forward to watching him race. Pony from Stiggy, yeah, we know, Stephen, we know, mate, we know. I think he knows it as well. I think he knows it. He knows the score, Stephen, he knows the score. Yeah, I'm just glad I can call him flying away tonight. That's all I'm saying. He actually had a rather different name on Sunday, so let's jump on board with the lead man, BS Beasley. I'd love to know what the BS stands for. I can think of a couple of things, but no, we won't say that over stream. So here we go now. Here we go, coming out of club, and she's going to get it down now, going towards Abby in the farm. Yeah, she's doing all right, mate. It's carnival week this week, Stephen. I'll send you a couple of pictures after the race. She went to school today dressed as a butterfly. Bless her. So yeah, carnival week. She has to go to school every day this week with a different outfit. Monday was a wig. Today was something shiny, like a butterfly. And tomorrow she's got to wear a different colour shoe with a different colour sock. So yeah, it's crazy Spanish for you, mate. So there we go. Beasley so far. You know, mate, you know, it wouldn't be carnival without him, bud. So here we go now. He's through Raintree, through Brooklyn, through Luffield. Just going to go now and attack Cops. All the way flat down Cops. And now he's coming up to the famous Maggots and Beckets. That's nice, he's clipping all the apex. He's got a car in front of him, just about to approach club, but he might be able to get a bit of a tow here now. Down the hanger straight. Hopefully this car gets out of the way. There we go, lovely jubbly. Gets it flicked into Stowe. Nicely avoids that curb on the exit. Tucks it on the brake, through Vale, and then round the club corner. Stiggy sticks on a 130 flat. I said we weren't going to mention him, did I? There we go, 125.3, proper lap from BS. Proper lap from BS, mate. There we go. Entron sticks it in the Ferrari on a 126.6. Imri sticks it not too far behind on a 125.9. We got a hash just coming down now, coming from Valen Club. That's going to be Kuski Boo. I reckon he's going to be attacking somewhere between Imri and Beasley. There we go. What did I say? He sticks on a 25 flat. We got a Red Bull. We got the Lion. The Lion's coming now. What's the Lion got? Can he roar across the line? The Lion sticks it in third on a 125.3. Luca the Pro, he's out. He's just approaching Vale now. I think he's the lead car. We're going to look where the Rostocker man is. He's just there. He's just coming round Stowe. So we'll go and jump on board with him in a minute. Luca the Pro sticks on a 126.1. Where's Flying Away? Flying Away's just come. He's just coming up to Brooklands, Luffield and Woodcott. So we'll jump back on board with Rostocker. Flying around Stowe Corner. He's on the medium tyre. Gets it nicely tucked in, goes through Vale, attacks Club now. And Leonator can stick it in a 126 flat. That's a great lap on the medium tyre. So we'll jump back on board. We've got Moircat out now, but he's right at the beginning of his lap, Flying Away now. He's just coming out the exit of Maggot and Beckett's through Club. Now all the way down, full power. He's actually invalidated his lap. Just had a look now. He's just actually invalidated his lap. He's pulling right over. He's got their milk up. We've got another Red Bull behind him, but that should be the Lion. Yeah. Hello, Dale. I hope you're doing well, buddy. Yeah, Lion sticks it into the pits. Be careful of the pit entry, guys. Always try and catch you out here. My rear cat now just coming down the hanger straight. He's again on an invalidated lap. So we'll try and find the next man. We've got JM. Just trying to pick where JM is now. JM's just coming around the loop. Brooklands and Luffield. This complex now, just at the end of sector 1. Rostocker's on a flying lap, it says, but actually he's on his in lap, so will Luca the Pro be. And Milka's just started his lap now also, but he's behind JM. Here he comes now, JM coming around the loop. No, it ain't. This is Brooklands and Luffield. There we go. Come nice exit on Woodcott, and then he's just coming straight up to Cop. Should be flat all the way through Cop. Slight little lift maybe. No, he's flat all the way. Now this is where you can gain so much time through Maggots and Beckett's. Slightly wide on the exit there. Gets it all corrected up through Club, but it gets an invalidation. I think he took too much curb there. And look, as we thought, Stephen, Stiggy was going to stick it on the softs. Isn't that a surprise? And Milka just coming down now, coming down the hanger straight now. Approaching Stowe. Little tap on the brake, get it turned in. Try and avoid that curb, try and avoid that exit curb, that's nice. Brake about 60-70 metres for Vale, get it turned in. Very nice, avoid that exit curve as well, because there's a secondary curve just on there, and he sticks it on the 126.1. So we've got Kuski Boo. We missed Flying Away stuck it into second, but we know he's absolutely stonking over one lap. Flying Away. The Lion, he's coming out again, he's gone in and come straight out, so is Imri. Still waiting for the mutant to come out. He's still sitting there, and yes, the Legend's actually in the lobby. He's another Orion guy, I believe, along with Imri and Lemons. So I think he should have a bit of pace about him. He should have a little bit of pace about him, I'm sure. And Milka, what's his DRS? His ERS, he's quite low. Luca the Pro, he's quite low as well. Stiggy, let's jump on board with the Stig. The Stigmeister. What's he got? Has a slight little correction there. There we go. The exit of Aintree, all the way down the Wellington straight now. The car gets nicely out of the way, gets it flicked. Long left-hander of Brooklands. Next one, Luffield and Woodcott, and then now that's it, on the power. through Woodcott. Here we go. Get as tight to that curb as you can. And now he's on his way up the Copse. Again, little dab on the brake. No, he actually, no, I got that mixed up. Stows, you dab on the brake. Copse, you can take that fully flat. And here we go. Let's see how he attacks Maggots and Beckett's. Gets it nicely tight onto the curb there. Very nice through club. Absolute attack that. And oh, look at that. He's 3.1 seconds up. Who would believe? Who would believe? There we go. Round Stowe. Gets slaps on the brake about 60 metres. Gets it tucked into Vale. Very nice. Very nice. Through club. And there we go. 4 seconds. He sticks it on a 1:25.6. And he sticks himself just behind the Lion. So we've got BS Beasley. We've got the Mutant now. The Mutant's out on his outlap. Expecting great things from him. Great things from him. But he's not the lead car at the minute. Let's try and jump on some of these who are actually on their flying lap. No, we've got a Ferrari just up the road there. I believe that could be Entron. Entron's got a decent bit of VRS. He's 2 temps up. 2 temps up. Ain't going to get him much. He needs to find at least half a second to attack the guys in front of him. But again, as I mentioned there, Maggots and Beckett's, you can lose so much time and you can gain so much time. So let's see how much time Entron can gain. On the exit, avoids that secondary curve, gets it flicked in, and he sticks it. He improves by 8 temps on the 1:25.8, sticks himself into 7th. So next car behind, we've got a Red Bull coming behind, but I think that might be the Lion just starting his lap. Yeah, there you go, the Lion put himself up into 3rd. The Lion on a 1:25.2, look how close it is, super close that is. I think that's Stiggy just coming round on his in-lap now. Yeah, in the pits. We've got a Merc. Marley's on his outlap. He's one that's not been round yet. Let's jump on board with the Mutant. Let's jump on board with him now. Just coming through Copse, approaching Maggots and Beckett, so I expect this to be a very quick time. Rise the curve nicely there on the exit. Keeps it nicely hooked up. Gets a great exit through club. And he's just going to be full pelt now. All the way down to Stowe. Little tap of the brake, there we go, nice lift off. Gets well away from that exit curve, there you go. It's nicely turned in. Been a tidy lap so far, but we don't expect nothing less from Lemons, if I'm being honest with you. And he sticks in the 1:24.995. First man into 24s. There we go. One guy I'm looking forward to, he's actually not on his lap yet, so we'll jump on board with him after. We've got Marley on his lap. We've got Rostocker, he's behind Marley, so we've got a Ferrari just about to cross the line, that's the Legend. Marley, full attack, absolute great race on Sunday from Marley in Legacy. Got the victory. We've got a Merc just pulling into the pits there. Nice little dab there. It's a straight round. What can Marley? I think Marley's going to want to be pushing low 1:25s if he can. He'll be open for a 1:24, but I think he'll be pushing 1:25. 1:25 flat, sticks straight up into 2nd. There you go. Kuskiboo pulled out of his lap. Now let's jump on board with the Rostocker. Rostocker's actually pulled out of his lap, I believe. Yeah. Or unless he's just finished his lap. He's on a 1:25.5. Look how close it is. Look. It's absolutely tight as a... Yeah, you can finish that sentence. Here we go. Legend now just coming out of the exit of Maggots and Beckett's. Takes a lot of curve going through club, the exit curve, so you can know he's got a lot of time to improve there. We've got JM out on the lap, but he's a lot further behind. We've got Smoke and Cheese. We'll try and jump on board with him after. Is Legend going to finish his lap? Yes, he is. I reckon it might be some way off the pace though, because he's on 1:22 now already. So Legend on a 1:27.8. JM's getting right out of the way. We've got Smoke and Cheese. Smoke and Cheese, he's getting out of the way as well. These boys don't want to be going too slow. They want to try and get a lap in and get a fresh set of boots on and come back round. Unless they're just going to call it a day now and go from where they are. Smoking cheese, you got no one in front of you, bud, unless he's flat of fuel. What's going on with smoking cheese? Got a McLaren. That's Emery. He's on his outlet. I don't know what's going on with smoking cheese there. He's got no one in front of him. But BS Beasley, is that on the track? Is that on track? No, I believe that's in the pit. That's intriguing me. That is smoking cheese. Has he got something wrong with his throttle or? I don't know, I'm a bit baffled here to what's going on. Doesn't say he's low on fuel. We've got a Ferrari there. It could be Legend going second time round, but I think he's going to pull into the pits now because he's on a 124. Let's go back to smoking cheese and see what smoking cheese is doing. I'm thinking the same thing, mate. I think he smoked a bit too much cheese, if I'm being honest with you. I don't know what he's doing. Unless he's got a setup issue with his driving setup, with his pedals or something like that. I haven't got a clue. So we jump on board with Emery. Smoking cheese is coming into the pit, more than likely drive. Oh, who was that? Who was that? Who was that? That was a Merc, a very silly place to put your car, that Merc. I wouldn't be surprised if we see an incident report for that. Smoking cheese, he's called it a day. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a little report for that, because that was an absolute silly place to leave your car. One of the fastest corners of the circuit, and you're leaving it basically on the racing line. He's improved by 2 tenths, but I'm sure Rimwood would believe he had a lot more time in him than that. What are these boys? I don't get what these boys are doing. You've got miles in front of you, lads. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Right, we've got Kusky Boo. He's currently out on the lap. He's got traffic and half in front of him. They just get out of the way. Let's try and find out who the lead car is. We've got a Red Bull here. That's the Lion. The Lion's on his outlap though. We've got a Ferrari just about to cross the line. I think Legend has called it a day. He's not coming out for another run. Where's Lemons? Lemons is further up the track. Where's Kusky Boo? Kusky Boo's just approaching Maggots and Beckett's. Luca the Pro could be further up the track. No, he ain't. So we'll stay on board with Kusky Boo. Again, got a car in front of him, got a Merc in front of him. Just pulls it back inside the black lines. Pulls it back. There we go, quali finished. Kusky Boo, can he improve? Sticks it on the 124.7. No, of course he can improve. Mo Earcat and the Legend are now finished. Next car across the line here, I believe, is that car there, which is Luca the Pro in his Alpine. And we've got a McLaren, and it looks like we've got another Williams, or is that could be an Alpine there? No, that's a Williams. Luca the Pro. I think that could be Lemons. Lemons just coming around now to finish his lap. I think Stiggy's pulled it into the pit. Stiggy's not going to improve. Lemons on a 124.6. Kusky sticks it on a 124.7. Lemon turns around and goes, right, hold my beer. Look what I'm going to do. Entron improves by 3 and a bit tenths, sticks himself up into 8th. We've got the Lion just about to come over the line. What can the Lion do? He improves by 2.5 tenths, sticks himself up into 3rd. Marley's doing pirouettes. Marley's having a little pirouette session by himself. Here comes flying away. Flying away, currently in 5th. Can he improve? Doesn't need a lot. Rostocker sticks himself up into 6th, and he improves. He improves into 2nd place. Flying away. Brilliant lap there. Look at that. Look how close it is. Look, and the boys in the 24s. Look. Absolutely brilliant stuff there. So we got Lemons in 1st. We got Flying Away in 2nd. Marley's retired from the session. And we got Lemons in 1st. Sorry boys, just having a bit. Dropping my drink. Lemons in 1st. Flying Away in 2nd by a little smidge. Even smaller of a smidge behind is Kusky Boo. Then you got the Lion in 4th, who's always up there. Marley put himself in a decent position in 5th. Rostocker in 6th. You always get the same boys up there. Imrie, who felt he may have been impeded slightly on his outlap, on his flying lap, shall I say. B.S. Beasley, he's in 8th place. You got Entron in 9th. You got Stiggy, you would have hoped for a lot better than that. That's what going out on Inters does for you, Stiggy. You got Luca the Pro in 11th. You got Milker in 12th. Moecat in 13th. Legend in 14th. JM in 15th. And Smoking Cheese was on some madness during that lobby, so I don't know what was going on with Smoking Cheese. So here we are. As Rostocker, I echo the comment of Rostocker. Good luck, gentlemen. Clean race. No dive bombs. Got plenty of room for overtakes here. You got a couple of straights, so no dive bombs, lads. Try not to run it. Try not to throw it too wide into turn 1. Don't see the point in going too wide into turn 1, where you can maybe just try and sit behind and try and outbrake them into turn 2, into farm or village. I'm not quite. I think it's village. Yeah, you can take them in the village, and worst case scenario, you get round the loop. You get round the loop, and then you got the you get around the loop and entry, and then you got the Wellington Straight. You got DRS zone. So come on, lads, come on, let's have it. Or in the words of Delia Smith, let's be having you. Let's be having you. Come on, fellas. Starting from pole, Lemon's going to take a lot of beating, I believe, tonight. There we go. 1 light, 2 light, 3 light, 4 light, 5 light, and we're off. We'll get all the bits and bibs up. There we go. He had a great start, but it looked like Flying Away had a very decent start also, even though he's on the hard tyre. There we go. Oh, Flying Away's had a big button. Flying Away's gone straight into the wall, and he's DNF'd. Flying Away into the wall, and that's his actual name as well. What has happened there? What has happened there? Flying Away. Legends retired, Luca Pro retired. What's happened there? We got Pierce kicking off left, right and centre here. We're down to 13 drivers. Safety car. Oh, I don't know what's happened there, look. Everyone's just gone balls deep on the first lap. What's happened there? Alright, let's have a Smoking Cheese up 6. Kusky Boo's on the soft tyre. Lemon's on the hard. The Lion, he's on the hard. We've got Marley, the Mullet Pappy. Love that name. He's in 4th. We've got B.S. Beasley in 5th. Lion astern with his Alfa Romeo teammate in 6th. We've got Orion Imrie in 7th. We've got Entron in 8th. Anyone going to pit? Is Kusky Boo going to come off them softs? I don't think he will. No. We've got a Milker in 9th. Smoking Cheese in 10th. JM in 11th. Moecat 12th. Stiggy's dropped down a few. He's now into 13th place. Now, what the hell? We see what happened to Flying Away. Stiggy. Let's jump on board with Stiggy. Has he got any wing damage or anything like that? Try and change the camera angle, but it won't let me do it. Let's see if these mechanics have got the front wing out. No, they haven't, so it's just a racing pit stop. This is for Stiggy. Onto hard tyres. So maybe he feels that's him, one and done. One stop and done. So yeah, I don't know what's happened there between Luke, the pro and legend. It happened, I see them both DNF down the Wellington straight. So I take it none of them was in my stream and listening to my calm, relaxing words before the get-go. But yeah, we are as we are. We're down to 13. It's going to get to the point now, fellas, where you just finish the race, lads, and you score decent points. I don't know if you're just chatting now while we're trying to get going again. I don't know if you boys have seen the F1 car reveals this week. I think the Williams looks absolutely gorgeous, as it always does. It looks absolutely gorgeous, the Williams. I was just flicking through Twitter the other day. I see a green car. Is that the new Sauber? And I see somebody comment, maybe in the Discord, it looks like one of our DTS Drive to Survive cars, if I'm being honest. Can't remember the last. Alright, we had Jaguar green. Can't remember the last time we had a green car like that on the Formula 1 grid. So due to Stiggy pitting, we're going to go around again. Smoke and cheese. He's ended up now at the back of the grid. He's been overtaken by his teammates, so maybe he's had a moment and gone off track somewhere. But we're all bunched up and we're all back together again, so we should definitely be a go at the end of this lap. I want to have a look in the old Discord to see if anything's... No. There we go. Nothing's in there as of yet. A poor old legend. We see him in the Discord absolutely rushing over to race tonight, and his race ended after 2-3 corners. Get a bit close there, Lemons, to that safety car. I'll give that a bit of a wide berth if I was you. Pisky Boo, he's going to be the guy on the attack once we get going again. And that soft tyre, he wants to make that soft tyre work. You got Leonator, he's not trying to let these cars get too far away. You got Marley's just behind, you got BS Beasley, you got Rostocker. You got Imri in the McLaren, you got Entron in the Ferrari. You got the second Red Bull of Emilcar, you got the second Williams of JM, followed by the Mercedes of Moeka, and then the two Aston Martins at the back of the pack. But remember, Stiggy has already pitted. So we're just waiting to get the go ahead. Should be just after Maggots and Beckett's. We should get the shout that the safety car's in this lap. And then Lemons will let the safety car go off into the distance. And we should be back under green flag racing conditions. Just jump on board, there we go. There's the safety car. Adios. So it's Lemons now. He's going to be the one. And this is another track where you can actually go quite early. You haven't really got a long straight. That pit straight is not very long, so you can't really come under a lot of attack. So it's just Lemons now. He's the one controlling the pack. We go when he goes. And he's gone. What did I tell you about? You can go early if you choose to. You can go early. Because remember, you can't overtake him until you get to that safety car line as well. So, but I think with the tyres that Kuski's got, he's going to, in a couple of corners, he'll try and claw him back in. But we know how fast Lemons is. We know. I think he's won every race this season so far, I believe. It's 3 out of 3. Can he do a max and go for near enough the whole season? I actually did see there was a talk during the week that he weren't actually racing tonight, so a bit of a surprise to see him on the grid. I think he's just raced to wind Stiggy up, if I'm being honest. So everyone's all status quo, no one's really made any moves. You got Emery's fell out the DRS of Rostocker, but that's not going to be activated for at least another lap or two, so he should get that there. As we're speaking about it, he got back in and fell back out, so let's jump on board with him. He's going to try and claw that back as soon as he can. Is Kuskibu going to try and make gains? Now, if he's going to make gains, this is where he's going to make it. This is the part of the track where he's going to make it. These fast left and right hand turns. This is where he should be able to make gains on the lemons. And as you can see, he's making gains on him already. Leonator staying there. Leonator ain't dropping too far back. Like the Lion, I do apologise, the Lion, we don't call him Leonator no more, we call him the Lion. Smoking Cheese, 3-second time penalty at the back of the pack. Got Lemons, followed by the Lion. Kuskibu sets his fastest lap, as we kind of would expect with him being on that tyre. The Lions followed closely by Marley. These two just always seem to be together. I don't think they were very much this far apart on Sunday's commentary. But BS Beasley, he's now going to become, what's he going to do? He's got his teammate just behind him. He's got the Rostocker. Kuskibu's getting within striking distance now. I still don't think DRS is going to be activated this lap. It'll be next lap where it's activated. That's who's keeping hold of their ERS. Some are, some ain't. Remember, fellas, Stiggy is the only guy that's pit at the moment, so Stiggy could be playing the long game, and hopefully he can stay within touching distance. Emery gets a 3-second time penalty. You're going to get maybe quite a lot of them coming out of Maggots and Beckett's. Mo Earcat's had a moment on the exit of Maggott and Beckett's. Is he going to get going again? Yes, he is. That's not a problem. So we're straight back. Should get the call now. DRS enabled. There we go. Kuskibu just still there. Needs to try and make these tyres work as quick as he can. We've had another moment. Amilcar's had a moment coming out club on the pit straight. Now this is where Kuskibu is going to get. He has a little bit of a moment on the curb, Lemons. This is where he's going to get his DRS now and try and make as much gains as he can. Try and get as close as he can through this next part of the track, through Maggots and Beckett's. Lemons slightly runs a little bit wide in that corner. And Kuskibu's going to. Rostocker finally gets his teammate. There we go. So Rostocker's now, he's going to want to close that 1 second gap and get right back onto the back of Marley. And then we're going to have the three musketeers together again. Lion, Marley and Rostocker. There we go. He's already pulling that gap down as well. There we go. Kuskibu is right at the back, right on the back of Lemons. Is he going to make a move now? Is he going to make a move down the hanger straight? It looks like he is. There we go. There's our first overtake that we can see. So we've got Kuskibu now is in front, but for how long? Because he's going to have to be the first guy at the pit. Mo Earcat, 3 second time penalty. Multiple corner cuts. So now we'll all change at the front. We got Kuskibu followed by Lemons, and they're still followed by the Lion, followed by Marley, followed by Rostocker, followed by his teammate. Rostocker's got a bit of breathing space now. He's actually dropped his teammate. Just as I was saying that, he dropped his teammate out of DRS, but now he's back into it. Now Lemons, will he choose to start attacking Kuskibu? That's the question. Doesn't seem close enough at the moment. Takes a very wide line, misses the apex slightly, but still carries a decent enough speed around that corner. And there we go, we've got the Lion just behind him. And he's followed by the other two, Marley and Rostocker. All three of them absolutely had blinding races, absolute brilliant races on Sunday. I know this is a different league, different race, but yeah, they absolutely had absolute blinding races, the three of them. Rostocker misses the apex slightly, but he still keeps it within DRS. He's got his teammate now. He's gained a lot of time back on him. Entron has took Imri. Lemons has got closer now. Lemons has got closer to Kuski. How many more laps is Kuski going to stay out? That's the question. And how long will them tyres last? So we got the front six, all within DRS, all line astern, the six of them. We've got their own little DRS train. They're kind of dropping Entron now, who's 1.8 seconds behind. And then he's got the two boys, the McLaren and the Williams of Imri and JM respectively. Takes it a lot tighter that corner now, Lemons. And look at the drive he gets right onto the back of Kuski there. So this is Lemons' job now. Lemons, he's going to want to try and stay as close as he can here now. As close as he can through Cops, Maggots and Beckett's and make his move on the hanger straight. He runs very wide there. Maybe he caught a little bit of dirty air from the car in front. I don't think he's going to be close enough now to make a move on this straight, and he goes a little bit deep here. Marley got a 3-second time penalty. He's the first one in the leading pack to get a 3-second time penalty. And as I mentioned there, that was through Maggots and Beckett's. Luke of the Pros left the session. Oh yeah, he was already DNF'd, so he stayed in the lobby for a little bit. So I think running wide there through Cops kind of cost Lemons on that lap, but he'll settle down now and go again. He knows that each lap that passes, Kuski's tyres are going to be going off because he's now on 8 lap old, albeit 2.5 laps of them are under the safety car. So he might have a little bit more bite in them tyres than originally we thought, but it's only going to be a matter of time before them tyres start falling off a cliff. The Lion's just behind him, followed by Marley. And the Lion is another one, and Rostocker, them three, Lemons, the Lion and Rostocker are all on the hard tyre. Imri is as well, but he's quite a fair bit back. And the Lemons has gone slightly deep. Could he come under attack? Instead of attacking the car in front, he could be coming under attack from the car behind. No, it seems like Lemons has got control of it. He's got control of it, and he's on his way back attacking Kuski. As I mentioned at the start of the stream, very unlucky with the race last week. He lagged out the lobby when he was actually in the lead. I think it was, no, not last week, or was it the week before in China? Yeah, it was China the week before. So there we go. It looks like the Lion's going to try it. Marley's making an attack on the Lion. So each of these drivers, instead of attacking the car in front, they're all coming under attack from the car behind. There we go. You can see them all there. Beasley now, he's the first one to drop out of DRS slightly. So we're going to go again. Kuski's going to go around again. Caution sector 2, caution sector 2. Mo Irkat's DNF, doing Maggots and Beckett's. Is that going to be a safety car? No, it's not. That should clear his car up pretty soon. Stiggy still finds himself in 11th, ain't making the gains that he kind of would have thought, and for some reason now his teammate's 5 seconds in front of him. I don't know what's happened to Stiggy. Maybe he's had a bit of a moment. Jump on board with Lemons. I thought we'd just see out the corner of our eye Marley was going to make an attack on the Lion, but he's not. But he's very close to him now, nearly got his front wheel. No. This is the last time where Lemons would feel that he lost his chance to make the overtake on the straight, but he gets a lot cleaner there through that now, and I believe now he's going to be the guy on the better tyre. He's going to be the guy that's going to be attacking these corners a lot more. Beasley, 3-second time penalty. He's the second driver of the front bunch who has now got a time penalty, and here we go. Got an absolute stonking exit there. Lemon's got an absolute brilliant exit. Now what does Kuski Boo do now? Kuski Boo, does he feel that he's run his time on them softs? No, he doesn't. He keeps it behind Lemons. But now he wants to make sure he don't come under attack from the Lion, because the Lion's there on the same tyre. And we've got Marley, then we've got Rostocker, and then we've got Beasley, who again has managed to claw that DRS back. This is where the battle is at the minute. Get off that camera angle. Look at that. I can't believe that camera angle. So, Kuski, Mo Earcat's left the session. Unlucky Mo. Kuski's not close enough. Is Leonator close enough? No, they're all in this DRS straight. Marley's the closest one out of all of them, but I don't think he's close enough to be able to make a move. Again, it's just get yourself in, get as close as you can, like the Lion's doing now. Kuski Boo's tyres seem to give up a little bit through that corner. Let's give Lion a chance now. The Lion's going to want to repeat exactly what Lemon's done. Get it nice and tight, get it gripped up, hooked up all the way through Maggots and Beckett's and make his move. But it actually looks like Kuski Boo gained a little bit of advantage there. He still keeps it within, still keeps it in the DRS. Rostocker could now be putting Marley under attack. So these boys here, Lemons are starting now to stretch his lead. But and there we go, Kuski Boo's in the pit. Kuski Boo's pitted. Kuski Boo, 15 lap, he's done 10 on the soft. Does he feel he can go to the medium and come out and finish the race? Because I'm sure maybe these hard boys are going to run and they're going to go into the pit maybe around lap 16, 17, and I'm sure 16, 17, 18, and I'm sure they'll come out on the soft tyre. So Lemons now has got that second. No, the Lions, no, he hasn't. Oh, he managed to get the DRS though. He managed, and it was very important that he managed to keep hold of that. Very important. Otherwise, he could have been coming under attack from the two boys behind him. Again, gentlemen, I want to try and catch everybody on stream, but these cars are just so close at the front. I just need to stay on this for as long as I can, if I'm being honest. Legend has left the session. The Lion, there we go, through Cops. Oh, grabs a lot of curb there, Lemons, grabs an absolute mountain of curb. And we see that time close down from the Lion. The next one of these boys to pit, I believe, will be Marley. Marley maybe needs to try something with the undercut or something like that, because he's the one with the 3-second time penalty. Beasley's now fell right off the back of his teammate. He's now 3.2 seconds. Marley stays out. Jump on board with Rostocker. Caution, section 3. That's McLaren. That's Imrie. Imrie's had a moment. Imrie's facing the wrong way. Gets it spun round now. That's an Alpha. Beasley, the first one in the top 6 to stick it into the pit. Well, actually, no, it was Kuski Boo, but he was on the soft tyre. So, let's see. He was 3 seconds behind his teammate. Let's see what kind of undercut. And there we see the McLaren there. He's decided to pit also. And they don't have a front wing out, so that's good. Marley's right on the back of the Lion now. But Lion's just being aided by that DRS from Lemons. And Rostocker, let's check the ERS levels. They've all used a bit now. They've all used a bit. So there we go. These four are just in a world of their own at the minute. Stiggy's clawing himself up the field slowly but surely. Stiggy, let's not forget about Stiggy. He's on 11 lap hard tyres, but he's pit. And Kuski Boo, albeit he's on 1 lap, he's still got to make up a 9-second gap. Now, yeah, he could get that, but let's not forget about Stiggy in this race, lads. Let's not forget about Stiggy. Albeit, I think he may have a bit to get these boys in the front, or if he does, he'll be coming up basically level, I believe. Let's get off that camera angle. Like a second, just over a second covers the front four. Which of these hard runners, I believe Marley would be the first one pitting out of these, but which of these hard runners would be the first one to stick it in? Just stick it in the box. Leonator now has got right on the back of Lemons. He just needs to keep doing what he's doing, maintaining that gap, maintaining that 1 second gap. so he can stave off the attack from behind from Marley and Rostocker. Marley does seem like he's got kind of a faster car in a straight line from the last few straights that we've Stiggy, no, Stiggy's not going to the end. Stiggy's pitted again, so that's Stiggy just going to try and now do the best he can. It's not been a great Grand Prix for him so far. He'll be the first one to admit that. And the Lion runs super wide. He could be coming under attack from Marley now. Marley's too much of a good driver to try and make a move into Maggots and Beckett's. He wants to get it lined up and attack him on the exit. But it looks like Lionator had Lion. Let's call him the Lion. It looks like he had an absolute great Maggots and Beckett's there, the Lion. So, Marley, does he peel off into the pit? Nope, but the Lion does, and the Rostocker man does, and Lemons does. So that leaves Marley out, and he's the one on the medium tyre. Is he going to try and go medium soft? What tyres are these? There we go. The Red Bull's going to put medium on. We see that. We've seen the Alpha putting medium on, and they're putting medium on. So they're all changing to the medium tyres, lads. Is Marley going to try and pull an outrageous strategy and go medium to soft? He's done 15 laps. You can't see him pitting to hard now for 11 laps. I feel Marley's going to try and stretch this to about lap 16, maybe the end of this lap or next lap, and he'll pit for softs. And if he does, he's going to be well in this race, albeit with his 3-second time penalty. And look at that, Kuski Boo was the first man to pit, and he's come out 3.7 seconds ahead of Lemons. So let's not forget about Kuski Boo. Very unlucky in China. Let's hope the internet holds out and he can get a decent result tonight. 8:16, 23 seconds Marley's got around about 23 seconds. Let's have a look. Gap to leader, he's got 24. So if Marley wants to pit, he wants to pit pretty soon. And Marley's in the pit, so let's keep an eye on Kuski Boo. He's just coming round Stowe now. Marley's car's at a standstill, and there you go. As I said, he puts on the soft tyre. Here comes Kuski Boo. Kuski Boo's still not round. Marley's just on the pit exit. Let's have a look. Kuski Boo's going to get him. Or is he? Yes, he does. Kuski Boo gets him by a decent amount. Kuski Boo and Marley comes out. How far does he come out behind the boys? Right on the back of him. Marley wants to clear these boys. A Stiggy fastest lap, 1:28 flat, but I feel that's going to be beaten anytime soon. Kuski Boo still with that 3.4 seconds, and look guys, his tyres are only 3 laps older than the cars behind. Orion Emery, another 3-second time penalty for him. Smoking Cheese, he's out in front now, performing much better in the race than he was in quali. I'm going to be perfectly honest. Just took 3 tenths out of him now. Lemons got the Lion just behind him. But the more these guys attack now, Lemons could come under attack here now from the Lion, as he's got no DRS. Let's see what the Lion's got up his sleeve. That's what Kuski Boo wants. Kuski wants these boys. And that red light we see flashing on Lemons, yes it is. Kuski's going to want these boys to attack each other and battle each other, and that's just going to maintain his 2.93 second gap. There we go, I told you Stiggy, and a 1:28 flat, 0:00. The Lion's absolutely on movements currently. He's absolutely on moves. Attacks that corner nicely, goes slightly deep, but he attacked that nicely on the brakes. And as we see, he's in a decent position, and Lion's going to see what we're seeing. So he's just going to want to try and get as close to him as he can. Rostocker staying in this DRS is not helping out Marley at all. Marley has a little twitch on the exit of the curb, but this is not helping out Marley's race at all. Rostocker gaining and keeping inside that DRS, but look at the difference. And Lemons has gone completely wide. Lemons has run completely, and they're now down to 2.6. 2.6 currently. Are we on for a hell of a finish? Here comes the Lion. Here comes the Lion. Here comes Marley. Look at that. And the Rostocker man sticks it up the inside. Is Rostocker kind of sandwiched himself in? Yes, he has. Yes, he has. And that's just going to give the Lion. Smoking Cheese is now pitted. The Marley and the Rostocker are going at it, something crazy through Abbey. Now Marley's doing what he needs to do. He needs to go into attack mode to try and override that 3-second time penalty. And the Lion has got his 1 second gap on Lemons. The Lion has got his 1 second gap on Lemons. And he's now got it down to 1.8. He's now got it down to 1.8, and it's kind of evening out now as it looks. Currently, no one is getting, apart from Rostocker, no one is getting DRS on this straight. The only driver getting DRS on this straight will be Rostocker. And he can put Marley right under attack, albeit Marley, let's stick on board with Rostocker now. Let's see what kind of drive Marley gets through Maggots and Beckett's. As he lost a little bit of time there through Maggots and Beckett's, it looks like he has Rostocker, but Rostocker knows eventually these tyres are going to come to him, but he needs them to come to him now, as he's got Lemons and the Lion out in front, kind of splitting their gap now. Kuskiboo's now down to 1.3. Them 3-lap differentials on them tyres could now be coming back to bite him in the hiney. Marley's got himself back into the DRS now of Lemons. Looks like these other boys have upped their game up, or unless this maybe is not Lemons' strongest track, but first race I've commentated on this season with these boys that Lemons seems to actually be under a little bit of pressure, or actually being attacked by the other drivers. The Lion, he's got himself into the DRS zone. He's got himself into the DRS. Now, knowing that they have a gap behind him, what's Kuskiboo? What's his planning here? What's his thinking? Is he just going to try and let the Lion go down this straight and try and cling on the back of him and use his DRS, knowing that he's not going to get DRS from behind for the time being? Or does he try and battle the Lion? Lion, absolute brilliant through Maggots and Beckett's there from the Lion. And here we go. Now he's going to make his move. He goes to the outside, leaves himself a lot of space, gets the move done well before the corner. And there we go. The Lion is now currently in first place. Rostocker, get off that view. Get off that view, come on. Give me a decent view, EA. What's up with you? So now we've got the Lion, followed by Kuskiboo, followed by Lemons, who's still out of DRS, followed by Marley, followed by Rostocker, who both have DRS on Lemons. Kuskiboo still within that DRS of the Lion. Lemons seems to be clawing that time back slightly now. Can he dip under that 1 second? He needs to claw that DRS back as soon as he can. As soon as he can, he needs to claw that back. And it looks like he could be doing it now, and it's just fell out again. There we go. He's got it back. Can he maintain that through Maggots and Beckett's? That's the question. Smoking Cheese and his teammate Stiggy are going at it. Stiggy down in the 11th. Stiggy's not had a great week on track so far across his respective races. Kuski Boo, Lion. There we go. Lemons didn't look like he got a DRS in that moment there, but he could be now. No, but again he falls out of that 1 second gap, that 1 second window. Marley's a hell of a lot closer to him now, but then Lemons now claws it back in. Kuski's still not going away. Kuski's still holding fire there in second place. Is Rostocker waiting for... Rostocker's falling further back from Marley. Is Rostocker just happy to settle where he is with 5 and a half laps left of this race, knowing that he's going to take a 4th place due to the penalty of Marley? I think due to this DRS train, and Kuski's attacking the Lion again. Due to this DRS train, these soft tyres haven't worked as Marley would have liked them to be honest. So Kuski is putting the Lion under some pressure now, and he's just dragging along Lemons with him. Lion goes wide, he catches a lot of curb there. He could be coming under pressure on this next straight now. Oh, I thought that was one of these lot. No, that's a Milka 3 second time penalty, but this is Kuski Boo's moment. And here we go. Now, the exact same way as the Lion took him a couple of laps ago. Absolute crazy camera angles, man. So we're approaching now to start lap 22, and we got the top 5 all within a second of each other, maybe even within half a second of each other. Absolute different level of racing tonight from these boys. But Leonator, the Lion, is not going away. I keep calling him Leonator, I do apologise. I've been calling him that ever since I've commentated on him, but we now know he's called the Lion. Lemons has not finished yet. Lemons is getting himself back into this now. Lion's going to want to get as close as he can, as we've seen for the last 10 laps. Get as tight as you can to the man in front. Try not to lose as much time around this part of the track through Maggotts and Beckett's, and then there you get to make your move. You get to make your move on the straight, on the hanger straight. Attacks that corner large. Attacks that large. But now he's got the Lemons right behind. Lemons could come into this. Could Kuski lose 2 positions? Could he lose 2 positions on this straight? He managed to have a decent exit there though, and it looks like Lemons is actually gaining on the Lion. This is going to be an absolute hella finish. This is the finish I believe we should have had on Sunday. But here we go. Strap him. Or those of you who are watching the stream, strap in, fellas. We're in for an absolute grandstand finish here, I believe. Poor Marley with the 3 second time penalty. But he's now putting Lemons under pressure. Each time we look, and then we got Rostocker. Don't count out Rostocker just yet. Rostocker's just sitting there. He's just watching this all play out. Lemons now, is he going to put... Kuski Boo had an absolute hella drive out of that corner. Absolute hella drive. Here we go. Lap 23 and a half of 26. Leonator now. Sorry, boys. The Lion, he's going to want to get a decent run now. Gets a much better run this time round. Much better run. Now he needs to attack Maggotts and Beckett's like we have seen him in previous laps. Just like that. But has he got enough? He stretched his gap slightly. He stretched his gap slightly to Lemons. Lemons was 2/10 last time round. But he's not got enough to catch Kuski Boo. Kuski Boo's still holding it out in front. Albeit on 3-lap older tyres. Now we got Marley and Rostocker. 5 of them now. Can't pick a winner from this point, lads, if I'm being honest. Cannot pick a winner. be honest with you guys, I think they all deserve to come round that last corner in single, all along the same line as each other and cross the line together and get equal first between the 5 of them. Absolute brilliant. Marley now is a lot closer to Lemons than he has been recently, but then Lemons is now closer to the Lion. Kusky Boo still holding out up front. There we go, lap 24.5 of 26. We've got 2.5 laps left. The Lion had an absolute brilliant drive out there. He needs to now attack these corners like we have seen him on previous laps. Drops down a gear to 7th. A lot closer to Kusky Boo now than he has been in the last 3 laps. Gonna attack Maggots and Beckett's. Takes a lovely tight line. Kusky Boo runs slightly wide, slightly deeper than the Lion did, and this is where he's going to make his move now. But I think he's going to be safe from Lemons, and here he goes. This time he goes down the inside, gets on the brakes. Is Kusky going to try and stick it down the inside of him? No, he's not. I thought he was going to try and go the shorter way round. So now it's the Lion in front, and Lemons up the back of Kusky Boo. Followed by Marley, followed by Rostocker. They're all still here. They're all still here at the penultimate lap. We start the penultimate lap around Silverstone. An absolute great drive there from Rostocker through the first corner. And you could throw a bucket of water over all of these guys. Someone's had a moment there. I believe that's Stiggy. Stiggy's had a moment, but we're not flicking off this. No, we are not. And here goes Lemons. Lemons tries to stick his nose down the inside of Kusky Boo, but he may get it now because he goes quite wide, but that gives Kusky Boo the inside line. And he manages to stave it off for the time being. Does he? He's got on the curb. Here we go now. We've got to jump on board with this. We're going to have a Max Lewis moment. Here we go. There we go. Great. That's how you do it. That was more. And here comes Marley getting himself involved. Oh, Marley has a slight. Ah, brilliant, Stephen. Absolutely brilliant. So the Lion with that little bit of battling there. Here we go. Here comes Lemons. Oh no, Lemons had a little clip on the inside. He's going to come under attack now. Kusky Boo had a slight little bit of moment there. Was unlucky. He managed to keep his car pointing in a straight line. That was absolute wonderful stuff. Oh, he's had a moment on the... Oh, that's warmed up his tyres. That has heated up his tyres. His tyres are overheating there. So we'll go back now to the front 4. Kusky Boo and Lemons had a slight little coming together. So now it leaves the battle now. There was 5, now there's 4. But it's all a lot more evened out now unless Rostocker can make a move on Marley. But it looks like Kusky Boo isn't close enough. He isn't close enough to the Lion. That was unlucky there for Lemons. Unlucky, just a slight little bit of contact there. Stuck him into half a spin. And that overheated his tyres, as you can see, as he was coming through Vale and Club, and he just couldn't take that last corner. Marley's just nearly falling out to 1 second, but it looks like the Lion, if he does what he does, but he goes slightly deep there. Oh, Kusky's had a big moment. I thought he lost it. I thought he lost DRS. So we got the Lion now. Coming round Stowe for the last time, approaching Vale, let's jump on board with him. Been absolute epic stuff, guys, absolute epic. I know there had to be a winner, lads, but Lion, take your hat off, sir, what a race. Kusky Boo, take your hat off, sir, brilliant driving. Rostocker, hat off, sir, brilliant. Lemons, hat off, unlucky there at the end, brilliant driving, and not forgetting Marley as well. Absolute brilliant from these 5 drivers, absolute brilliant. And then they're followed home by Entron, JM, BS Beasley, Imrie, Smoke and Cheese, Stiggy and Milka. And you guys, I do apologise, I didn't, no mate, never in a million there, Stephen, never in a million. I apologise to you drivers that lower down the field. I didn't really give you a lot of screen time tonight, but if you do watch my stream back, you will see why. But again, Lion, absolute stellar drive from you tonight, sir. Absolute stellar. Hats off to you, sir. Kuski Boo, albeit 3-lap old tyre, he give it a right good go. Thank you, Stephen. I appreciate you tuning in, buddy. He give it a right good go. Rostocker just couldn't find a moment where to make an overtake, being in that DRS train. Lemons, we thought he was under pressure at one stage, but then towards the end of the race, he got himself back into it and was 2 laps before the end, was pushing to overtake and go for first. Yes, mate, you know, massive, mate, absolute massive. Smoking cheese, commentator's driver, the driver, the game's driver of the day. You know what? I don't ever normally do this, but out of them front 5, I cannot pick a driver of the day. I can't. Rostocker, brilliant drive, Lion. Brilliant, mate. Absolute brilliant. Rostocker, brilliant. You know what? I can't even pick a commentator's driver of the day. My commentator drivers of the day are Lion, Kuskibu, Rostocker, Lemons, and Marley. Absolute hats off to you, gentlemen. Hats off. That's got to be some of the best racing I've commentated on. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And I'm not going to lie, I was owed that finish and them last 5 laps. We should have had that on Sunday. But there you go, gentlemen. We got the Lion, followed by Kuskibu, followed by Rostocker, followed by Lemons, followed by Marley, followed by Entron, followed by JM, followed by BS Beasley, followed by Imrie, followed by Smoking Cheese, followed by Stiggy, who would have expected a lot more today. Milker in 12th, and DNF was Mo Earcat, Luca the Pro, legend, and flying away, didn't even make it round one corner. So that's your classification for the Masters Season 8, Race 5, Silverstone. Gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. You front 5, I've mentioned you enough times on the stream tonight. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Absolute brilliant. Nothing more I can say. I will catch you boys tomorrow night in Drive to Survive. Take care. I'll see you boys next Tuesday. And you've set the bar high now, lads. This is what we expect every week now. Take care, and I will see you tomorrow, if not Sunday, if not next Tuesday. Thank you, gentlemen.